My name is Link and his name is Red, and you're watching Good Mythical More. We're going to go through some of the weirdest Frappuccino flavors ever invented, but first we're going to donate $1,000 to the American Association of People with Disabilities to aid in their mission to increase the political and economic power of people with disabilities. AAPD advocates for full civil rights for the over 60 million Americans with disabilities by promoting equal opportunity, economic power, independent living, and political participation. Please join us in giving at aapd.com.
Thank you for being your mythical best and for hanging out with us. Again, next week, 5 days of no new content, but lots of old content. Don't forget about us.
Yeah, we got lots of old content.
Good Mythical Summer.
So much.
Well, we got some good stuff in store for you, starting week after next. Again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with your boys, us, and
Us.
I think the set may be in summer mode.
Is summer fried?
Yeah.
Summer fried set. Okay, we're gonna hear about, these are Frappuccino flavors that maybe existed at Starbucks or just maybe existed anywhere.
Starbucks.
Frappuccino is a Starbucks
Oh,
thing.
well, Ben was just saying that Frappuccino is a word that was made up.
Yeah,
So did Starbucks then copyright the word?
probably.
Could I go to like a little, independent coffee shop on the corner and they're like, we have a Frappuccino, and then Starbucks is like, we're gonna sue you. Is that what
Probably.
happened?
Yeah.
Because a frap is another word for a milkshake. Okay. How are you feeling? You said you weren't feeling good?
I just don't consume, I consume a lot of things. I just don't consume that much sugar that quickly.
Yeah, I don't think it's the caffeine.
We do that on
33
this show quite a
sips.
bit, but I think it's something about the liquid sugar. It went to me so fast. I mean, when we ate all those
I got a
cupcakes,
little tummy ache.
you called me that night, and you were worried for my safety because you were doing so bad. And I was like, I'm not feeling that bad.
I felt
But
almost like top 5 worst I've ever felt on this show after that one, honestly.
really? Yeah, it wasn't that bad for me.
I had a
'Cause
bad
it was
night.
digesting. This is just straight into the stomach lining and straight into the bloodstream.
Well, let's get through this quickly so you can go to the bathroom.
Well, I didn't say that needed to happen, Stevie.
Oh, okay.
You should apologize.
Now we're not talking about that. Yeah, I'm going to give you a Frappuccino flavor that may or may not have existed at Starbucks at one point in time,
Yeah.
anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me if you think it's real or fake.
Okay.
Crystal Ball Frappuccino.
Crystal
Why,
ball.
why would they, if this was a yuh, why would it be a yuh? Why would you go with crystal ball? Crystal ball.
I don't know what the standard is here. I doubt they would do crystal meth.
Yeah, but maybe that's just,
So,
maybe they did, but just changed the name.
and I thought that's what you were going to say.
And I doubt they would do crystal balls.
Crystal balls and crystal ball is a very different thing. If a crystal ball singular, it's like, okay, this is,
Well, that's like a psychic.
yeah, you're going into, you're sort of calling on the
future.
ethos of,
I'm saying
Prediction.
I don't know how this.
I
could,
think this happened.
I can't get any context. I'm saying nah, frappuccino.
It was real. Available for only a few days in March 2018. The base was described as a mystical turquoise peach infusion and was topped with peach whipped cream and one of 3 colors of sprinkles, which would indicate good luck, adventure, or magic.
So it's basically just like fun colors.
Yeah, but there
And
was
peach.
a difference, I guess, in the topping sprinkle. So it was like a crystal ball.
Yeah. It was made from glass. The top sprinkles were glass sprinkles.
Are you sure it wasn't Cristobal?
You had to go to the
which
emergency
is just a
room
dude.
right after you take it.
It does look like Cristobal.
You're making a choice when you get that drink.
I don't
This
love
is
that
coming-
nail color.
This is coming from somebody who will see a crazy sandwich in the window of a fast food restaurant and order it. Okay, I'm that guy, but I never do that with these super crazy drinks. I always just flat white. latte.
I don't like to drink my calories because I just don't feel like I enjoy it, and that's why I don't order any of
It's just not worth it.
the frappuccinos. It's so quick that I don't enjoy it.
Right through the stomach lining.
Fruitcake frappuccino.
Who wants a fruit cake? Why would you do that? But
My grandfather, apparently.
okay, I think
It makes sense.
it's a generational thing. They're reaching the seniors.
But I don't think it happened. It seems like it should have happened, but it didn't.
I remember this.
It was real. Available only between December 15th and 18th in 2016. It featured a hazelnut creme base with dried fruit and cinnamon topped with matcha, caramel, and whipped cream.
Matcha on that piece. Matcha ain't got nothing to do with any fruitcake I've ever heard.
They
of.
just did something weird and called it fruitcake. Anybody here like a fruitcake? Like, if somebody gives you a fruitcake, you're like, yes, score. Nicole, you like a fruitcake?
I love good fruitcake
What makes a good fruitcake?
soaked in rum.
Rum.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
Okay.
But I understand that.
So you love rum,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
huh? All right, we're tied up though.
Cotton candy frappuccino.
Now this is just, you could visualize this. It's just you immediately know what it would look like. Does that mean it happens?
Well, at this point, I'm kind of going to my test-taking brain, which is there's been 2 yeses in a row. So now this one's got to be fake.
This has to be real. It has to
Even
be
though
real.
it totally makes sense that it was real, so I'm saying no.
It has to be real, right?
It is kind of real. It's part of the secret menu, but we included it because we thought you'd want to try one that your close friend has made you.
Really?
I should have known.
Happy Cotton Candy Day, Daddies!
Hey, Randy!
Hey.
I thought you'd like a cool mouthful of my frap juices.
What's going on here? It looks like you've eaten some of the lollipop.
Yeah, it's just some of my favorite liquids and some stuff I found in the dumpster behind the big boy. You want to hear a sweet nothing?
Yeah, I
This-
definitely do.
This is not drinkable or potable.
I'm making a vacation home for us at the bottom of a well. I can't wait to introduce you to my good friend, Thousands of Ants. All right, enjoy my sweet liquids, Daddies.
Thousands of ants is his friend. You know, he's just gonna unleash an ant colony on you.
This is like pond scum cleaner and
God, it
like
smells horrible.
Thousand Island dressing drizzle or
He's
something.
trying to kill us. He's thinking you'll drink it. He's thinking I won't. He knows that you like dog food, so it's that kind of a crapshoot. Maybe you'll take it. Take one for the team. Did you ever see?
My juices.
There was a movie. Was it called Ants?
Yeah.
The Disney
There
movie?
was a movie called Ants.
And it was people being attacked by ants,
No.
right?
That's Ants is a Pixar movie.
No.
No, that's called A Bug's Life.
Oh, A Bug's Life. Is an ant not a bug?
There is a movie that I remember.
Ants is the ripoff of A Bug's Life.
a visceral, a visceral
Flick is an
thing,
ant.
memory from my childhood of a person being overtaken by ants
Well,
in a movie.
I wouldn't know, but I know that the Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. There's a big like attacked by ants scene.
Mike Paisley's saying you might be thinking of Starship Troopers.
No, older than that. No, it was like one of those movies where it wasn't. There's nothing sci-fi about it. Like one of those movies like about killer bees. That's like just normal people, and all of a sudden there's bees going crazy and a bunch of scenes where they get attacked, but it was ants.
There was a 1977 TV movie called Ants.
That's it. 1977 Ants. Yeah, and I watched it on television in the
hold on.
early 80s.
But the cover of it is a woman's boobies.
Yeah, that's
Are there
why-
ants on her
That's why I
boobies?
remember it.
Oh, yes, there are.
Yeah, I just remember. Yeah,
at that.
I can't see a pair of boobies without seeing ants on them now. Yeah, I see boobies and I'm like, where are the ants?
That's a shame.
Yeah, and I can't look at my ant either.
2 ant hills.
Yeah, if my ant shows cleavage, get me out of there.
I feel a little not happy. We're just not used to the.
All you did was
Sugar.
smell Randy's drink.
Yeah, that probably did it.
Oh, you know what? You had on Randy's T-shirt, and he didn't even say anything about
Look
it.
at that! I'm sitting here repping Randy.
I mean,
and
that's-
he's still throwing his shade.
He's still trying to kill you. But you know what? That's just like Randy. It's just like Randy to try to kill you when you've got his merch on.
Seattle Seahawks Frappuccino.
Yeah, hey Randy, check it. Look at this. I'm repping your merch, man.
And
And
the shirt looks great on you. It really does. It's very flattering.
yeah,
You have a nice figure.
look at that. Talk about a nice figure.
Wow, you're getting the first compliments ever from Randy because you got his shirt on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking the largest cut of the proceeds.
Just pull the neck open so I can introduce you to my friends, the thousands of ants. Do we have those? No? Oh,
Yeah,
well.
we'll add him in post.
They were supposed to fall from the ceiling.
Season 20. Season 20.
All right. Did you guys like the juices?
Yeah, I drank it
They
all.
were
It's
great.
gone.
It's
yeah.
totally consumed.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Well, have fun on the toilet later. I know I will. Bye, daddies.
He knows that he will.
Yeah. Well, he always has fun on the toilet.
Stevie, you were saying?
Seattle Seahawks Frappuccino.
Well, Starbucks is from Seattle.
It seems like they would
and
want
the
to root for the
Seahawks,
home team.
You know, Seahawks have done a lot for that city.
Yeah.
Unlike the Supersonics. Come on. Who was the guy who played for the Supersonics?
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp. Yeah, I knew you'd remember that.
Yeah. Where?
Sean Kemp.
What's he up to now?
Look up what Sean Kemp's
Gary
up
Payton. Gary Payton was up
to. Sean
in there.
Kemp. I feel like this is real.
Home
Yeah.
team. Home team.
It was only available from January 30th to February 2nd, 2015, and only in Washington and Oregon. It featured vanilla bean. I keep saying creme because it's spelled like that. Okay. Blended with blueberries and topped with matcha whipped cream. Cream on that one. To mimic the blue and green team colors.
Well, we looked up what Sean Kemp is up to, and it's opening dispensaries
In
in
Seattle?
Seattle.
So repeat back to me what was in that drink.
Pot?
Close
Creme.
enough.
Christmas. Is that what you said?
Yep.
I mean, it was purple. It definitely looked like something I'd want to drink.
Goop. Frappuccino.
Okay. No.
Okay, so we got is this a Paltrow collab?
Well, this is this is a frappuccino that you put into something that's kind of egg sized, and then you put it right where it counts. That's how you take this frappuccino. Caffeine right in the uterus.
Oh,
Yeah. You ought to experience that one time.
wow. Having a uterus?
Caffeine there. I mean, of course, I wouldn't know. I haven't tried it.
Having a uterus? No.
I don't believe this happened.
No way.
Gwyneth doesn't get everything that she wants.
Well, I don't know about that, but it is fake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to promote the
Do it.
the onesie. If you're looking at this thing over here and you're like, oh look, it's a zip up hoodie. No, that is the top half of the Mythical Society exclusive collectible item. It's wearable. It's totally comfy. The Mythical Society onesie.
Yeah.
You got to sign up for Third Degree Monthly by July 31st, or Third Degree Quarterly or Annual Plan by October 31st. So July 31st monthly, quarterly, annual, October 31st. In order to get this thing, and you're going to want it when it ships like in November. It's going to feel good. MythicalSociety.com. Get that onesie.
Wow. Sean Kemp's nickname was Rain Man, spelled R-E-I-G-N.
Like
Rain
he
Man.
reigns supreme.
Would you have thought that this dude is only 8 years older than us? It seems like he was like an old athlete when we were kids,
He had a deep voice.
but he's only 8 years older than us.
Zombie Frappuccino.
So that's unappetizing, but very trendy.
I think, yeah.
I could
th-
see
this
that it would have
This
happened
has
at
to
one
have
point.
happened, and it's.
Yeah, I think it happened.
I'm going to say that it was green.
It was real. If you were lucky enough to order this Frappuccino between October 26th and
Oh.
31st, 2017, you'd get a ghastly green body made with Frappuccino creme flavored with tart apple and caramel that was topped with pink whipped cream, brains, and red mocha drizzle.
I didn't know they went to these lengths.
Me neither, man. This is fascinating.
I mean-
I'd be embarrassed to order that.
I just haven't been paying enough attention. I've been missing out on this stuff that I,
I
would
just
never
thought
order.
that everybody who ordered drinks from Starbucks had their thing that they had committed to, and it would be difficult to throw them off. But apparently, there's more people out there than I realized who are like, I'm willing to try the zombie Frappuccino today.
The thing that gets me is like not this overstated stuff, but when I go through the drive-through, if I'm looking in the menu, like if they had like the oat milk stuff when that hit the scene, and we rated it pretty highly, like I was very tempted by that. When it's something that implies like a subtle sweeten, like then
Subtle sweet.
it opens the gates for me, but not with like all the different
Well,
flavorings.
I'll tell you, one of the best things that Starbucks has ever done, that in my mind is unparalleled. Those sous vide egg bites, the bacon and
My
Gruyere,
kids love that stuff.
those things
I like them okay.
are, I mean, like, I feel like it might be the perfect breakfast item. I feel like they have peaked. Breakfast has peaked with those. Now, they're all good, but specifically the bacon and Gruyere. Try it and call me.
Try it. Try it. Bacon souffle. Have you ever been to a Starbucks and only ordered
Souffle?
food?
No. Often.
I've started doing that too.
My
They've
my
really
kids
got-
my kids love the double. What is
Because
it?
it's like
the
fast
double
food,
smoked
but you can get something that's healthy.
biscuit thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we get breakfast from there, but I hardly
It's hard
ever
to do, though.
don't get a latte.
It's hard to not order a drink going through that Starbucks.
I almost
drive-thru.
always still get a latte. Though,
I've
so
only
I
done it
take that back.
once.
But we get food all the time.
I got that protein pack thing that's like an adult Lunchable, and it had like an.
It's got
remember,
like an egg.
I had to ask you how to eat it.
Yeah,
was like, what do I-
Link got that protein pack thing, and he thought he had to combine everything into one bite. He was like, "So what do? I put this egg on this cracker,
With peanut butter?
and what?" I was like, "No,
And
you
an
just
apple?
eat it like it's just several different things. Just take your time."
It made
whatever
me.
you
It
want.
made me feel like I could go hiking.
I bet you could.
Okay. You got me with the Link did not know how to eat the snacks.
You totally got it immediately. Like, yep.
I've never.
He doesn't understand the system.
I'd never eaten a sliced boiled egg like that, and they had this sprinkle stuff that you put on it.
Yeah,
I was
salt
like,
and pepper. Yeah.
What? I was like, this is actually good.
What is that sprinkle stuff? And what do I put it on? The peanut butter?
It was good.
Okay, it comes down to this Purple Rain Frappuccino.
Oh,
Prince.
like Prince.
May he rest in peace.
If you believe he's actually dead.
What a talented individual.
Just living up there in Minnesota.
Wearing paisleys.
Yeah.
Purple Rain.
I saw a video recently of Prince on stage at a concert that had a basketball goal. Let's bring it all around back to Sean Kemp for a second, because he's on stage, and part of his routine, they throw him a basketball and he dribbles around and then shoots it and swishes it in the middle of a song and just keeps performing. Like, what if he had missed?
I was literally listening to you as if I was going to play Are You Lying or Not, which is really how our relationship does
No,
work. but
Prince
yeah,
had-
I believe it. I believe that's
would
true.
Play basketball in the middle of a concert.
Yeah.
One of the greatest performers of all time. What was the question?
Purple
course.
Rain.
Yes, this
No,
is
I'm saying no for rights issues.
It was fake. It's not real.
Ah,
We
yeah.
made it up.
Right.
But look, you got
did-
that whole conversation about Prince and the basketball. And,
I didn't make that up.
Yeah.
What a great way to end season 19 on a lie.
Yeah.
To get the Mythical Society onesie, join Third Degree Monthly by July 31st or quarterly or annual plan by September 30th. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details.